Hello everyone, and welcome to Biopedia. We've previously spent 2 episodes looking at evolutionary theory in the Islamic Golden Age. I've since received feedback that considering biological thought in other cultures and times is something you would be interested in seeing more of. So today, we will be heading across to an ancient Greek way of thinking about the body. It's time to discuss the theory of four humours. Before we can discuss the theory, we must discuss its author and the man who propelled it to fame. The first author, writing in the 400s BCE, was Polybus, the student and son-in-law of Hippocrates. However, his idea was propelled to predominance in medical theory, where it would stay for 1,500 years, after Galen came along. Galen was born circa 129 CE in Pergamon in Anatolia, and was a medical practitioner. He moved to Rome in his 30s and became famous enough that the Roman emperors learned about him. Galen was called to Aquileia to see them as they headed out to fight against the Germans. I won't go into the specifics of the history of it here, but Galen was allowed to be physician to Commodus by his father, the Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Galen likely has not lived on until 200 CE. That's the individual and/or individuals behind the Four Humours theory, but what exactly is it? Well, the idea holds that humans are made up of 4 humours: blood, yellow bile, black bile, and phlegm. One of these humours is predominant in each of the seasons. In spring, the predominant humour is blood, because it is hot and wet. Yellow bile dominates the summer due to its warm, dry nature. The cool, dry black bile rules the autumn, and cool, wet phlegm becomes predominant in the winter. Different humours also predominate depending on how old you are, and humours also impact moods. An individual is healthy if their humours are balanced, and an imbalance results in illness. Doctors prescribe changing details of your lifestyle dependent on the seasons. Galen made the theory famous with his commentary on the original work promoting it, The Nature of Man. Galen ascribed the notion to Hippocrates rather than Polybus, so we can see an instance of credit not being given, presumably due to information being forgotten at first. However, Galen is, to some extent, behind the theory surviving. There is more we could go into as regards the theory of 4 humours. For example, the idea that different humours were connected to different moods, as well as the idea of regulating imbalances in the humours. However, today's episode is only meant to be an introduction to the concept of the 4 humours, so we'll leave it there for now. As a result, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for listening. Feel free to get in touch with the show's email address for any questions, comments, or topic suggestions for future episodes. Until next time, have a great week, everyone.